Good evening. I am the narrator, and welcome to my parlor. On this channel, I've discussed different entities, their appearances and behaviors. One thing I haven't discussed is when and where they appear. That rarely is in Fortean circles. One would think otherwise. What causes their appearances? Why do they appear when they do? Where they do? To whom they do? Is it chance, or is there a pattern? Do they prefer certain circumstances, or are some better for them than others? And what are the percipients? Do they have things in common? Personal histories, personality traits, holes in their auras? Are some more vulnerable than others? Are some more useful? I think I understand why they appear at night. As I have discussed, we naturally fear darkness for mundane reasons. Hence why our scary stories, films, and literature are set mainly at night. They know this and act accordingly. But what if something else is at work? What if, for instance, they function better at night? What if light hinders them? Maybe for symbolic or literary reasons, or practical ones physics could explain. That is, if science ever grasps them. What if they are more vulnerable in light? Like their constituent matter is less stable therein. Some percipients see entities while on drugs, the same ones others see sober. Naturally, skeptics seize this. See, drugs. Mental illness caused by drugs. We knew it all along. But as always, that is a gross oversimplification. Meth addicts are known to see shadow people, though meth isn't a hallucinogen, but a stimulant. Stimulants are known to cause tactile hallucinations, like insects under the skin, but this is something else. Why would a stimulant cause one to see shadow people and nothing else? Is it something in the chemical composition? Something specific to the ingredients? Or could they simply be drawn by the darkness of drug addiction? That is, assuming these are shadow people. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just hallucinations that happen to look like them. But again, why would addicts only see them? Why not a range of dark entities, if their vision has been expanded? Note that meth addicts usually don't see the Hat Man. Maybe he and shadow people aren't as related as assumed. Many Benadryl users see the Hat Man. It has become an internet meme, an interesting development, with a number of articles and YouTube videos on the topic. Benadryl is an antihistamine used to treat allergies, sold over the counter. Large doses are needed to see the Hat Man. Predictably, a lot of morons are doing this. Why would an antihistamine cause people to see the Hat Man? What in its composition? Maybe this isn't the Hat Man, but a hallucination that happens to look like him. Otherwise, why would he appear to those on it? Maybe stupidity draws him. Seek and you will find, I guess. I could ask the same questions of this that I could of meth and shadow people. Why, again, Benadryl? Meth I understand, but a medicine? Note that he is not the only figure seen on Benadryl. Users describe a variety of frightening hallucinations, and the image is already well known from popular culture. Maybe these are just hallucinations, and he is simply embedded in their subconscious. Some people see creepy things while in sleep paralysis. Again, skeptics seize this, as I discussed in an earlier video. I will explain something before I proceed. The nature of sleep paralysis is debated. Skeptics claim scientists have answers. They claim it's just the body waking too fast while the brain is still dreaming, so dream content appears outwardly as hallucinations. Paranormalists claim it just describes a set of symptoms. Interestingly, many people claim to see the same thing while in sleep paralysis, the old hag. Regular listeners know who she is. For others, I'll explain, no matter how boring the topic has grown for me. The old hag is an old woman seen in sleep paralysis, naked, kneeling atop and leering upon the percipient. She looks disheveled, matted, unwashed hair, mottled skin, and so forth, like a cartoon witch. I will discuss her appearance just as I discuss those of other entities. An old woman in and of herself is not frightening. Physically, she is no threat. If anything, others threaten her. Ugliness is no threat, nor is it malign. Some faces are just unfortunate. I'm not handsome myself, and I don't expect to age well. Nudity is no threat. Seeing an old person naked isn't pleasant, though that is just aging. The disheveled appearance suggests poverty, which isn't malign. The leer suggests negative intent, or at least the intent to frighten. It, combined with the poor hygiene, suggests she likes her appearance and enjoys our revulsion, an inversion of social norms. As with other entities, the old hag is frightening not for her look so much as the context she appears in. That is, in one's room, with no explanation as to how she entered. At night, when one wants to sleep. The nudity is unnerving not because it is nudity, but because it is unexpected and socially not right. She isn't one's wife or girlfriend, and one really doesn't want to see her exposed at night without warning. Again, she does recall the classic appearance of the witch, which may have inspired her appearance. She is accompanied by difficulty breathing and a feeling of weight on the chest. This is most likely the syndrome depressing the respiratory system. These episodes end in seconds, both the hag and the sensations. Again, skeptics dismiss her as a hallucination. Paranormalists believe she is real. Skeptics struggle to explain why so many see the same entity in the same state. Sleep paralysis causes a variety of images, mainly dark, vague outlines, but the hag is the highlight, for lack of a better term. If so many see her, then she must be real. If so, why does she appear only during sleep paralysis? If not, she must exist in all our subconsciouses. But why would she? Our minds seem consciously programmed, but by who and for what purpose? Or maybe we simply absorb their contents through centuries of history. Maybe she is just a hallucination, a symbol of the weighted feeling and difficulty breathing. But then again, why would multiple minds create the same image? And why would it be of someone who would weigh very little? As always, if listeners have experiences or insights of their own and would like to share them on this channel, feel free to email me at tparish1@new.rr.com.